Today, we're going back thousands of years to one of the most significant events in biblical history, the creation of the Ark of the Covenant. The Ark was crafted during the time of Moses, around 1250 BC, while the Israelites were journeying through the wilderness after escaping Egypt. According to the book of Exodus, God himself provided the specific design details for the ark, instructing Moses to have it constructed from acacia wood and overlaid with pure gold. This sacred chest, known as the Ark of the Covenant, measured approximately 4 feet by 2.5 feet and featured 2 golden cherubim on its lid, known as the mercy seat. This cover was not just ornamental, it symbolized the throne of God on earth, where he would communicate with his people. The Ark wasn't just a relic, it was the holiest item in Israelite worship, symbolizing God's presence among his people. It was housed within the Holy of Holies, the innermost part of the tabernacle, a sacred tent where only the high priest could approach it once a year. Inside the Ark, Moses placed the 2 stone tablets bearing the 10 Commandments, also given by God on Mount Sinai. Later, it also held Aaron's budding rod and a golden jar of manna, signs of God's miracles and covenant with Israel. To protect its holiness, only designated priests, specifically the Levites, were allowed to carry the ark. It was transported using long wooden poles slipped through rings attached to its sides. The poles were never removed, symbolizing that the ark was always ready to move with God's people. The ark wasn't just symbolic, it was central to Israel's victories. One of the most famous events was the Battle of Jericho. Around 1400 BC, after crossing the Jordan River into the Promised Land, Joshua led the Israelites to Jericho, a fortified city with walls so massive that some believed they were wide enough for chariots to ride atop. In an unusual military strategy instructed by God, the Israelites carried the ark around Jericho once a day for 6 days, with priests blowing trumpets made of ram's horns. On the 7th day, they circled the city 7 times. After the final trumpet blast and a unified shout from the Israelites, the mighty walls collapsed, giving the Israelites victory. This miraculous event made the ark a powerful symbol of God's protection and strength. But as the centuries passed, the ark's history became shrouded in mystery. By 957 BC, King Solomon had built a magnificent temple in Jerusalem, the first temple, where the ark was kept in the Holy of Holies. This sacred temple stood as the center of Jewish worship for nearly 4 centuries. However, in 586 BC, the Babylonians, led by King Nebuchadnezzar, besieged Jerusalem. They destroyed the temple in a brutal conquest, burning it to the ground and seizing sacred artifacts. From that moment, the ark's fate became one of the greatest unsolved mysteries. Was it taken as a spoil of war, hidden away by priests, or perhaps it was destroyed in the chaos? The Ark of the Covenant was more than just a sacred chest. It was the very heart of Israelite faith and a direct link to God's presence. And now, centuries later, its origin and purpose still captivate the world, leaving us to wonder what secrets remain hidden within it. Like, subscribe and stay tuned as we uncover more mysteries of the Ark of the Covenant in our next video.